Imagine holding a small silvery coin in your hand, its edges reeded for grip, weighing just 5.42 grams and measuring 24 millimeters across. This is the 1986 101 coin from South Korea, a piece of currency that encapsulates centuries of history, national pride, and economic transformation. Minted in a staggering 131 million pieces that year, it's not just money, it's a storyteller. In this narrative, we'll explore the front and back sides in detail, uncover who created it, why it was made, when it came into existence, and its value in the international market. To make it engaging, let's weave it as an adventurous saga, from ancient battlefields to modern auction houses. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because we reveal the hidden stories behind rare coins that you won't find anywhere else. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. The story begins on the high seas of the late 16th century, where waves crash against innovative turtle ships, armored vessels that revolutionized naval warfare. At the helm stands Admiral Yi Sun-sin, the figure immortalized on the front side obverse of the 1986 101 coin. Born on April 28, 1545, in Hanseong, modern-day Seoul, Yi was a brilliant strategist who rose through the ranks despite political intrigue and personal setbacks. During the Imjin War, 1592 to 1598, when Japan invaded Korea, Yi led the Joseon dynasty's navy to astonishing victories. With only 13 ships, he defeated a Japanese fleet of over 133 vessels at the Battle of Myeongyang in 1597, a feat often called one of the greatest naval triumphs in history. His portrait on the coin shows him facing forward, wearing a traditional hat, exuding calm determination. This design choice honors his legacy as Korea's ultimate defender, symbolizing resilience and ingenuity. The backside, reverse, is simpler yet profound. The numeral 100 dominates the center, flanked by the year 1986 above, and the Hangul script Daehanminguk, meaning Republic of Korea, below, with won, integrated. This side represents the coin's practical purpose, its value in everyday transactions. But why this layout? It reflects South Korea's post-war focus on clarity and efficiency in currency, moving away from ornate designs to something modern and functional. The coin's composition, a copper-nickel alloy, ensures durability, resisting wear from countless hands passing it in markets, vending machines, and pockets. The designer and engraver was Kang Bak, a talented artist associated with the Bank of Korea and the Korea Minting and Security Printing Corporation, KOMSCO. Kang Bak's work on this series, starting from the 1970 introduction, captured the essence of national heroes in metal. KOMSCO, established in 1951 in Daejeon, South Korea, minted the coin. This state-owned entity has been responsible for producing all Korean currency, blending advanced technology with artistic precision. The 1986 edition was part of a redesigned series launched on January 15, 1983, featuring a larger bust of Yi to emphasize his importance. The 101 coin emerged in 1970 amid South Korea's Miracle on the Han River, a period of rapid industrialization and economic growth under President Park Chung-hee. After the devastation of the Korean War, 1950 to 1953, the country needed stable currency to support booming exports in steel, ships, and electronics. The 101 denomination filled a gap between lower coins and bills, facilitating commerce as per capita income soared from $79 in 1960 to over $1,000 by the 1980s. Choosing Yi Sun-sin wasn't random. He embodied the discipline and innovation driving Korea's recovery. The 1986 minting coincided with preparations for the 1988 Seoul Olympics, symbolizing national unity and global ambition. Born on April 28, 1545, in Hanseong, today's Seoul, Yi Sun-sin came from a noble but modest family. Despite having no formal naval training before his appointment, he became one of history's greatest naval commanders. His legendary career peaked during the Imjin War, 1592 to 1598, when Japan's warlord Toyotomi Hideyoshi launched a massive invasion of Korea as a stepping stone to conquer Ming China. With the Joseon Navy in disarray and Korea's land forces overwhelmed, Yi was appointed commander of the left naval forces in Jeolla province. Facing overwhelming odds, often outnumbered 10 to 1, he won every single one of his 23 recorded naval battles, never losing a ship to enemy action. His most famous victory was the Battle of Myeongyang in 1597. With just 13 ships, he destroyed or routed at least 133 Japanese vessels in a narrow strait using clever tactics, knowledge of tides, and devastating cannon fire. A key to his success was the turtle ship, Geobugseon, the world's first ironclad warship. Yi improved upon an older design from the early 1400s, covering the deck with iron spikes and plates to make it nearly invulnerable to boarding and fire arrows. These turtle ships rammed enemy vessels, fired cannons from portholes, and terrified Japanese sailors who called them ghost ships. Tragically, Yi died in his final victory at the Battle of Noryong on December 16, 1598. As a fatal bullet struck him, he reportedly said, "Do not let my death be known until the enemy is defeated." His body was kept upright on deck so the fleet would fight on. For this sacrifice, he received the posthumous title Chungmugong, Lord of Loyal Valor. On the 1986 101 coin, part of the redesigned series starting January 15, 1983, the large bust of Yi Sun-sin faces forward, wearing his traditional military hat with a calm yet resolute expression. The denomination Baegweon 101 appears beside him, and Hanggugun Hang, Bank of Korea, is inscribed below. This design, engraved by artist Kang Bak, replaced earlier smaller portraits to make the hero more prominent. Why place Yi on everyday money? In the 1970s to 1980s, during South Korea's rapid rise from post-war poverty to an economic powerhouse, the Miracle on the Han River, the government wanted a symbol of resilience, innovation, and national unity. Yi represented exactly that, a man who turned impossible odds into victory through intelligence and determination. His image on millions of coins carried a quiet message to every citizen. Korea has overcome greater challenges before and will do so again. Admiral Yi Sun-sin's final battle came in December 1598 at the Battle of Noryang. Leading a combined Korean-Chinese fleet, he pursued retreating Japanese forces. Victory was near, but tragedy struck. An enemy bullet fatally wounded him. According to legend, as he lay dying, Yi ordered his officers, "Do not announce my death until the battle is over." His body was kept upright on deck, and the fleet pressed on to complete the rout. This act of unbreakable will is why Koreans revere him as a symbol of sacrifice and patriotism. The large portrait on the 1986 coin, redesigned from earlier, smaller versions, shows him in profile facing forward, hat prominent, eyes resolute. The engraver captured not just a face, but the spirit of a man who turned the tide of history. The coin's edge is reeded, grooved, for better grip and anti-counterfeiting. A small but clever detail. Its copper-nickel alloy, 75% copper, 25% nickel, gives it a bright, durable silver appearance that doesn't tarnish easily, perfect for high-circulation use. In 1986 alone, 131 million pieces were struck at the Korea Minting and Security Printing Corporation, Comsco facility in Daejeon. This high mintage makes it extremely common in circulated condition, yet desirable for collectors who appreciate its historical context. Now, let's talk about its international market value, the part many collectors are most curious about. It's a modern circulation piece with massive production. In today's market, as of 2026, its face value remains 100 Korean won, roughly $0.07 US at current exchange rates. For everyday circulated examples, VF to XF condition, prices typically range from $50 to $500 on platforms like eBay, Numista, or coin shops. Higher grades, uncirculated or MS63 to MS65, fetch $200 to $5,000, while professionally certified NGC or PCGS gems in top condition might reach $8 to $10 million at most. No known major varieties or errors make the 1986 date particularly scarce. It's valued more for its story than rarity. Some people even buy them for jewelry crafting, where polished examples sell for $1,000 to $10,000 each. Yet the true wealth of this coin lies in its symbolism. During the 1980s, South Korea was emerging as an Asian tiger economy. The 1988 Seoul Olympics showcased the nation's progress to the world, and coins like this carried the face of a national hero into every pocket. A subtle reminder that Korea's strength came from both ancient courage and modern determination. Collectors treasure it as a window into Cold War-era East Asia, a time when South Korea transformed from war-torn poverty to technological